A few zigzags, a few intersections, and the Australian worm is wanting to take off. 10.92, that current run rate, the required run rate at 13.12, and it's a dangerous partnership brewing. Good if you're an Australian. From an Indian viewpoint, it as quickly as you can. 31 contribution, Tim David. 37 the contribution from Marcus Stoinis. Two sturdily built batters at the crease. And two demure-looking guys next to me. Simon Katic and Deep Dasgupta.
Thank you, Murali. I've never been called demure before. I'll take that.
Sorry.
Sturdily, very well put adjective for both these two men that are built like Australian outhouses. They are huge.
Good bowling. Just the way he operates. He's somebody who's well equipped to bowl in these conditions.
Oh, absolutely, yes. This is going to be a big over. An important one after 18 from the last. This is what he does so well. Doesn't leave the stump at all. It's back of length. Now wicket to wicket. Dream 11 top 5 fantasy players. Yashasvi Jaiswal right at the top of the tree there with 100 points. Marcus Stoinis 70 and counting.
Someone was just talking to Haydos about the warm-ups and what this man on your screen was doing. This was something you spoke about the other day, of what these guys practice with an open bat face and trying to hit it in a certain way. And that is exactly what he was practicing just before the game.
Yes, if you see Timvid's setup and the way he presents the bat does have an open look to it, and hence the reason why when he hits that ball over cover and deep point, the ball can fly into the stands.
He was eyeing long on, long off there. And Marcus Stoinis, his ability to play a straight shot. But again, he's targeting. Look at the bat face. It's slightly angular, but he still wants to hit straight.
And this is another example of Suryakumar being really aggressive tonight. He knows that India need a wicket here, so he's gone to Akshar to get that breakthrough for him.
Very good over. Very, very good over so far. Just 4 runs coming off it, and also just the lengths he's bowled. There's just one mistake in that previous over that cost him a 6, and he's immediately made that correction.
You know, I think these two are prepared to sit on this over and not lose a wicket here, because they know these are in their favour when the quicks come back on, and they're both striking the ball 100 mark.
One good over, and that asking rate shoots up. 135 for 4. .101 required now of 42 balls. It's a nice little partnership. 40 Stoinis of 22. Tim David on 33. That partnership worth 77 of just 35 deliveries. One spinner bowled out. To be Ravi Bishnoi with his 4th over. In the air, in the gap, is it? Yes. One bus.
Again muscled. A powerful hit. Wasn't out of the middle, but doesn't matter. That's what power can do. Absolute raw power. Yeah, not a bad delivery, not very short either. There's so much power behind that shot.
Yeah, that's the zone. Everything coming back in from Bishnoi. I think these two are going to be targeting straight around to that deep mid-wicket region.
Change in field. Deep point comes in. Fine. Short fine backs. Cut against the spin.
That is a good field, especially that deep mid-wicket. It's a lot straighter now. Going to bowl flat and quick. Chances are if he's going to slog or if he's going to hit it on the onside, it's going to be a lot straighter than squarer.
Kado, can we expect a switch hit or a reverse sweep from Tim David?
Not from Tim David. But I like this from Bishnoi because that last ball's a cut ball. So he's forcing Tim David to have to fight the line of the ball if he wants to drag it to leg.
In the air this time, should be taken. Ruturaj Gaikwad is the catcher and 3 wickets to Ravi Bishnoi. And that puts to an end a dangerous partnership as Tim David and Stoinis were looking to cut loose. It's Tim David who's been dismissed.
Yeah, clever piece of bowling from... It forced David to cut the ball before, got him thinking about what was coming next. And on that occasion went back in towards the stumps. Just cramped him a little bit. He didn't quite get much power behind it as he would have liked. Maybe the ball just skipped off the surface a little bit quicker than David was expecting with that dew. And he departs. It was a very good knock at 37 off 22. And Australia now lose their 5th for 139.
Air India. Ravi Bishnoi once again providing the breakthrough. 3 wickets to him as Matthew Wade walks across to the crease. Captain coming with Australia needing 97 of 39 deliveries. Brings out the reverse sweep, but there's a man there precisely for that shot.
Really needed that wicket, India. You had to break their partnership. A good bowling again, not too short to play that shot. Hurried. Reason couldn't time it. He couldn't get the distance that he wanted. Really good innings. Small little cameo. And that cameo and the last partnership has kept Australia in the hunt.
Yeah, that required rate up to 15.16 now. Yeah, that's what one good over of bowling can do. One good over for batting can take. India have followed one good over with another good one, courtesy Ravi Bishnoi. Yeah, Matthew Wade, himself a very capable batter. Skipper of the side. Semi-finals of the World T20 against Pakistan. 41 of just 17 deliveries. Yeah, that's the campaign which Australia... they won the World T20 competition for the first time. And Matthew Wade was a key contributor. Very good over. Very good spell from Ravi. 14 gone, 142 for 5. 6 overs left. It is India were 147 for 1, and Australia aren't just the number of wickets that they have lost. Lots of set batters for India. A new batter in the form of Matthew Wade. Mukesh Kumar, very impressive in that first game. That second over of his went for a few, so he'll come back for his third. Doing the right thing, Surya Kumar Yadav. He tries to ease in a bowler at the right. Tried doing that with Prasidh Krishna. They lost a couple of wickets. Brought him in just to get through an over. Trying to do that again with Mukesh now. Just a short third, a man at square leg. Long on, deep mid-wicket and fine leg. Focus on the leg side. Taking on the arm, and that was close.
Gutsy second there from Stoinis. Direct hit there, well short. We see the replay. He gave up the ghost, Marcus Stoinis. Would skip off the dewy surface. Mukesh there saying the throw needs to be better.
Yeah, bowling Yorkers up, not a fielders. Throw it in the right spot, and he's in a better position. The SBI Life Apno ke liye award front runner, definitely Marcus Stoinis. He's already unbeaten on 43 with the bat. Got 1 for 27. Also took a catch. So key contribution in the game tonight.
Yeah, just going back to that point you made, Murali, about Surya bringing Prasidh on at that point of the game.
Again, big gap between deep mid-wicket and long on, so a lot of ground to be covered. That's what happened in the first ball too. That was on the onside for the left, onside for the right-hander.
On this occasion it was slotted nicely just to the edge of the inner circle, just went past it, so timed and placed nicely. But yeah, just going back to that point, there's so many components to that decision, because to keep an over of each spinner for David and Stoinis towards the back end of the innings.
That's what he can do, Stoinis. Powerful batter. Can play all around the ground. It's good against spin as well, but backs himself to go downtown. She's done so well so far in this innings. Showing some great awareness as well. Yeah, both these batters got such different scoring areas. The Stoinis is more straight down the... Like that. But has he timed it enough? No, he hasn't. Well judged catch for Asar. And Mukesh Kumar picks up another wicket. It's the danger man, Marcus Stoinis, on his way back.
The rate now has skyrocketed and the pressure's built. And as a result, Marcus Stoinis felt that this was the time to go big. Just didn't get maximum connection on it. He had a worried look on his face as it went up. Akshar Patel does the rest. Safe pair of hands. Mukesh Kumar showing his value at the backs again for India. Stoinis, very well made, 45. He departs, and Australia now in trouble, 148 for 6.
Sean Abbott. Another good delivery. It'll be interesting to look at that wicket. It was a pace-on delivery. Did he get too far inside the line? Because he likes to give himself some area and scope for elevation there. Did he get too far inside the line? Yeah, the asking rate has jumped to 17 now. 2 new batters at the crease. He's shown a lot of calm, lots of ideas flying from everywhere as a new captain. Looking shot, and is that close now? Definitely it'll come to the third umpire.
Third umpire to director. We have umpire for run out at the bowler's end. Side on replay, please. Green.
$149 for 6, an easy decision to make.
Timed it beautifully, but straight to the fielder. A good take from Mukesh, but in the end, I don't think he hit it with his hands. He took the bails off with his...
Prasidh Krishna being introduced into the attack for his third over. What a delivery. Man, when you're under the pump, you need a wicket like that. He's bowled a special delivery to knock.
To the crease, it was just his second delivery. Bat knows the pressure's building, looking for quick runs late in the innings, and that's hit the chalk beautifully. It hit the base of off stump, knocks it out of the ground. And Sean Abbott's miserable night continues. With a tough night with the ball, and he walks back now for 1. Australia unravelling at 149 for 7.
Yeah, one big partnership. It gave Australia a chance, but right now, it's all coming apart. 3 quick wickets for that, and suddenly 3 wickets in Australia. Of 28. A terrific delivery of Sean Abbott.
And especially if you think about it, how much he's gone for tonight and the last game. What a comeback that is, Prasidh Krishna. Brilliantly bowled. A perfect Yorker. Under pressure, Prasidh Krishna.
Yeah, to think of it, he should have had Steve Smith. Tough chance put down by, and then got the same man again. And the mistakes he made in the previous game, he tried to correct them in his first spell, but still went for runs because he was slightly short. So it's a learning process. He's also been sitting in the bench, sometimes nothing like game time.
Also, that's what I want to see from the youngsters, how you come back. You will go for runs, you will be pumped. There'll be games like Prasidh Krishna had the last one. But I think the important part is how you come back.
And you touched on it before, Murali. Used him tonight. He brought him back at a time in the game where he could have kept the spinners on, but he decided to keep them for deeper in the innings. But also, he's going to up the ante at that point in time and end up getting the wicket of Steve Smith. But also, from a leadership perspective, it's about getting the best out of your troops, and he did that, and he's got confidence in his main strike bowler.
Yeah, absolutely spot, Simon. When you think of a new captain, obviously the fact that you are an India captain, But in my opinion, I think he's handled it. Even in the first game when the bowlers were going for runs, he still had a calm countenance about him, talking to the bowlers, giving them an arm around them. And even in this game, when there have been ideas flying fast from him, from someone like Ishan, or whatever, and he's kept them at bay and followed his gut instinct. Will be called a wide, too far above the batter's head.
Yeah, an easy call, that one, but he's spot on, and he's obviously learnt from one of the best in the business playing under Rohit Sharma at the Mumbai Indians years where they've been teammates. But the fact there, this is India's first T20 international against Australia. It was in the semi-final for 2007 T20 World Cup.
It's an IDFC first.
And also the way he's rotated his bowlers, even now, he's got all these overs left of the seamers, but he hasn't gone to them back-to-back so far. It's been an over here and an over there, not allowing the batters to line up. He's been good, and I think the good part about him, even otherwise, also he's always calm, he's always smiling. From the outside, it seems like he's under control.
Another man cleaned up as he looks toward, and it's Nathan Ellis. So a very nice way to finish the third over. 2 wickets in that over and only going for 3 runs as Australia lose their 8th.
I was looking for that big one, Nathan Ellis. Missed it the last couple of times. This time around, missed it again. Ball goes on to hit the leg stump. Yeah, completely missed it. He's looking somewhere else, Nathan Ellis, but at this point in time, he's got to go back. And Australia lose their 8 for 152 as Nathan Ellis walks back for 1.
So 4 overs to go, but India need 2 wickets. So once the partnership was broken between Tim David and Marcus Stoinis, and a flurry of wickets. The last man to go, Ellis, turned that over. Best figures for him, taken 3.
Yeah, Adam Zampa, the new big game, big over for Prasidh Krishna. First game and kind of in the first couple of overs that he bowled as well. And I'm sure those 3 wickets that he's picked up is going to give him a lot of confidence. That big partnership, an important one from Australia, that was broken. Partnership between Marcus Stoinis and Tim David, and since then the wheel 139 for 5, then 148, 152 for 8 now.
Yeah, just clumps of wickets either side of that big partnership, which is often the way. Enormous pressure. You've really got to put your pedal to the metal, so to speak, inside the power play. And leaving Maxwell right on that point, that was the real match. We saw how destructive he can be.
Yeah, the wickets to fall. And Matthew shot very similar to the way he got out in the first one. The right option, the extra bounce, couldn't clear mid-on. Good catch from Tilak Verma. Glenn Maxwell, it wasn't his night. Steve Smith. Premeditated, but what a catch again. Yashasvi Jaiswal, the fielder this time.
That was really the key moment right there. His operations to task. Looked like Marcus Stoinis had got enough of this at ball strike. It was a slot ball. And then two fine wickets here. Prasik Krishna. Bang, bang, bang. That was Australia's narration of their batting performance. The good partnership, Stoinis and Tim David, but apart from that, all India. In fact, it's just been India's day. From the get-go, you could tell how hungry they were in this match. When you think about it, where they turned up in Vizag, big run chase, that gives a young side confidence. He goes up and has a look.
Well, that's the IDFC first
Player review for LBW.
first time
It's a
TRS.
fair delivery, front on spin vision piece. The ball is very close to the bat. Can we have ultra edge, please? Waiting for ultra edge, madam. Still waiting, Maddie, for ultra edge. Okay, keep it going. Keep it going, please. Flat line. Flat line. Keep it going to the pads. Involved. Ball tracking, please. Impact is outside off. Thank you. I'll go back to Madan on field. Madan, you can stay with your decision. You're on screen now. You can signal not out.
The IDFC first bank TRS not going India's way.
Another Yorker does the trick. So twice from Prasad Krishna. Now this just nailing that Yorker. And the 9th wicket goes down.
Yeah, superb execution. It's amazing how many times you find bowlers without really deliver in these types of moments. A little bit of ring as well, which even makes that added disadvantage to a batsman. So superb. Adam Zampa gone for 155 for 9.
Tanvis, the last man out for Australia. And today. So 17 gone, 155 for 9 Australia.
possible with good execution of a Yorker. I mean, how many times do we say that in all formats of the game, that a quality Yorker can really take an opposition down?
That's swung away on the onside. Again, not quite timed.
A great example of a good Yorker here. Right in the block hole. Missed the line. Speed and pace as well. Ashley picking up his first for tonight.
Just that bit of reverse as well. Deep. Tailing nice and late, just getting underneath the batsman's eyes.
It's been very impressive, isn't it? With swinging with the new ball and then coming and bowling those Yorkers and the slow deliveries, the back end of the innings.
It's hurt him.
Ouch.
Matthew Wade cannot smile, but the chuckle here and there always happens. Always happens. It's funnier in the dressing room. I tell you what, the man concerned is not a happy chappy.
He's in bad shape. We'd like that you're on just more recently rather than this here. Oh dear. Oh yeah, that is just...
He's in agony. But India put up a half centuries for the top three, and Jaiswal really set the tone early doors. Blazing 50 of just 25 balls, 53.
Perfect set, really. Right from the get-go. Jaiswal was brilliant. Hit the ball both sides of the wicket, but more powerfully, I think, through the offside. Did get those couple of back-to-back boundaries in that over. It was sensational form. Great power back foot. Conventional play. Also backed up by fine partnership as well with just set up play.
And he was replaced by Ishan Kishan. And he wasn't far behind. Started off well with that boundary. And plenty of meaty blows to the onside. Used his feet well in. And really kept the tempo going.
And all the while, Rudraj Gaikwad doing his very best at that end as well. But he probably won't feature in the highlights packages. But a good strike rate, 130. Didn't really need to be doing much more than he did.
There was the glue in that innings. His 50 obviously wasn't as quick as the other two. But he was the fulcrum, and everyone else played around him. But the last over or so, he was right there, right through that innings. Played superbly, a very well measured innings from Ruturaj. 58 or 43 might not be the quickest.
In this Australian innings, Tim David and Marcus Stoinis. Otherwise, it's been India on top. Rinku Singh coming at the back end of the innings and again showing how good he is.
31, 9 deliveries. Most people are just getting their eye and being smart cricket, powerful cricket, really composed cricket.
That's big. It's finally middle one for 6. It's 167 for 9.
he's still a man that's feeling every inch of what just happened the previous couple of balls. Have a look at this, banged in. It's amazing how sometimes it can get you going as well.